Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Ha ha! It's opening day, baby. You saw that pitch clock violation I just got? Trying to check on the runner at first. Next pitch took me deep, took me yard. God damn! Welcome to the show. The energy is out there. The grass perfectly cut, ready for opening day. Less than we got about 5 hours till the first pitch of the first game, which is the Atlanta Braves taking on the Washington Nationals. That game will be in Washington, 1:05 Eastern time. Max Fried taking on Patrick Corbin. I have 2 bets on this game. Actually, I have 4 bets on this game if you count props. I'll get into those later. Not sure how I'm going to do all of this. When I planned this show, however, I did plan this show around baseball specifically. Planned this show in last July. So, once I get down and get back in the groove of things, college basketball has taken over this show since it started November 7th. This is the 99th episode. I do have a few other things to touch on besides Major League Baseball today. However, tons of Major League Baseball content. I have 14 bets that I have put in for today. 6, 7 props, 4 or 5 overs, 3 sides, it looks like. So I am geeked, man. Ready to rock and roll. I mean, honestly, put me in the game, coach. Got my Cornoco. If you've watched this show and you're a fan of the show, you know I don't know how to say anybody's name, especially not properly. Oh, almost dropped it. Let me put this thing down so I can get to the show. Again, welcome. It's opening day here. It's Captain by a hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Going live on Thursday, March 30th. Once again, opening day. Just a few quick things I want to touch on. I think there's about 3 or 4 things. You know, I'm an older fan. Few players are going to be on their way out after this season. And even not. There's some cats that I like. I'm glad Corey Kluber's getting an opening day start. He's starting for the Boston Red Sox today at 2 p.m. Eastern, taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Corey Kluber, my guy. I can't tell you how much money I made off of him and those Guardians Indians at the time in 2017 during that crazy run in August. I think I bet on 20 out of 22 games on that win streak. I felt like it's the only time in my gambling history where I felt like it was automatic money. At that time, 2017, I was going to the books every day and I was betting Nationals, Astros, Indians. And I mean, it was glorious. Glorious. If you don't believe me, look up August 2017 Nationals, Astros, and Indians records. That's also the same month that took a bad loss on Tom Brady, opening up the season against the Chiefs. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to touch on, you got DeGrom making his Rangers debut. He's the most overrated pitcher in the game, people. Also, Zach Greinke, man, my guy, the weird Greinke on the mound. Love seeing him take an opening day start for the Royals. I don't know how many more of those we will get from the Zaxter. Uh, Bieber also, man. Bieber, him on this Guardians team is like you love to see it. It's just such a consistent guy. Um, you got Otani making his start tonight for the Angels. Love to see what he's going to bring after coming off of a World Baseball Championship in the World Baseball Classic. Also, my man, Zach Gallen, taking the mound for the Diamondbacks tonight. Zach Gallen had an amazing 2022 season. Um, August is pitcher of the month. Uh, Set a franchise record breaking Brandon Webb's scoreless inning streak over a 5 week span. I think it was 44 and .1 innings or something like that. You also got Scherzer and Sandy going at it this afternoon at 3 o'clock in Miami. That will be a game. I'm thinking about calling off just for that game. And also, of course, you got my White Sox taking on the Houston Astros, with reigning champions, the Astros. Also, I'm going to drop a tear when I see Jose Abreu walk out of the clubhouse with an Astros jersey on looking like this. I'm going to cry, bro. Jose Abreu's my guy. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this day. I'm looking forward to everything. Like I said, I got 14 bets out there. So I will be on a swivel all day trying to keep up with all of the action. A few matchups that I think are beautiful also, besides the Scherzer and Sandy one, you got Webb taking on Cole. Love that matchup. Burns and Stroman, it's not as big, but anytime the Brewers and Cubs are playing and Stroman, I love his energy. Burns, I love his skill. I don't know. I think that's going to be a great matchup. Burns and Stroman going at it. Nola and DeGrom, you got the most overrated pitcher with arguably one of the most underrated pitchers in Aaron Nola going head to head. And then you got some young bucks over in Cincinnati. Hunter Green, opening day start, taking on Mitch Keller for the Pirates. Yeah, I mean, tonight you got Bieber Castillo, Gallen Urias. It's opening day, baby, which means the aces are out and about. I'm not sure why Wainwright isn't starting for the Cardinals. I feel like that would have been. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why he isn't starting opening day, his last opening day of his career after a storied career with the Cardinals. You think they'd give him the opening day nod? Anyway, yeah, man, I'm geeked up, ready to rock. Looking forward to this baseball season, man. Had a great baseball season last year. Had a fantastic college hoop season. So I'm coming off college hoops a little fat, a little extra weight in my pockets. Had to take some money out the pocket, put it in the sock. You know what I'm saying, just in case. So yeah, I'm geeked up. Also, College World Series, less than 2 months away. Selection Sunday, May 29th. Today breaks the 2-month mark until College Baseball World Series. A few teams, I was looking at some numbers last night because the numbers came out for the College Baseball World Series. I got a few long shots that I jumped on and a few favorites that I jumped on. Probably take a few more. I'll probably get it up to like, let's say 9. I guess that's, I don't know. I haven't taken all these, but these are the ones that I like right now. I'll probably keep it around 5 to 7. I don't know. I'm going to treat it like golf. Take everyone I like and enjoy it. Root for LSU and see what happens. So I got LSU at plus 450. It's a little too short right now. Hopefully they get a bad draw in the bracket or they kind of fall off these last month or two of the season. And I can get LSU in the College World Series for a better price than plus 450. Right now, they are the favorites, and they are the favorites by a long shot. And trust me, I know why. 2 years ago, this team made a crazy run in the College World Series. They had a few players that should be in the minor leagues right now, but they keep coming back to college. Must be something in that Baton Rouge water. Honestly, I know what it is. It's them baddies on campus. That's a joke, people. Um, LSU, man, they got a squad. They're plus 450, high favorites. Wake Forest is the second favorite at plus 800. But the next team that I like is the sixth favorite. You got Vanderbilt, baby, plus 1300. Dandy Vandy, always a powerhouse in college basketball. A few other teams I got after that. I got this one more, and then it's pretty much long shots here on out. For some reason, I like Florida State this year. I don't really have a reason why. I've watched one or two of their games. I like Florida State a lot this year. They're plus 2,500. Pretty good numbers for not a very long shot, but they're about the eighth or 10th favorite. I don't feel like counting one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, they're the 10th favorite behind Stanford and in between Virginia. But it's a couple of the long shots I got. I do like Texas a little bit. I'm not gonna really touch that one. I'm gonna go with some home cooking. Um, I probably will end up taking LSU for that same reason, but I'm gonna go with a few schools that I got my heart connected to. And that's not always the best decision, but these are some baseball schools, so who knows? Lightning might strike twice. I'm just trying to find the numbers. Dallas Baptist, baby. Give me Dallas Baptist at plus 12,000. 120 to 1. Give me Dallas Baptist. At those same odds, give me Arizona State plus 100. Well, 120 to 1 plus 12,000. So you got Arizona State and Dallas Baptist. The two more other schools that I like are Southeastern Louisiana. They had a game last night where they won by 2 to 1. I forget who they played. Saw the highlights on the news this morning. And then the school that I currently attend, yes, I am a grown ass college student. Southeastern Louisiana is plus 10,000. No, plus 100,000. Yeah, it's 5 zeros. Plus 100,000 for Southeastern Louisiana to win the College World Series. I mean, it's a long shot, but can you imagine that ticket cashing in? $55,000. That's if you put 55 on it. The other team I like is that's not the school I go to currently. That's the school I'm talking about. The school that I currently go to is Grand Canyon University over there off 35th and Thomas. For some reason I can't find them on this list. And it's y'all making me crazy, man. Y'all making me crazy, man. All right. I'm going to give it 2 more seconds and I'm giving up. Oh no. Did they take him down? Anytime I start going crazy, the book I use pops up like, hey, you've bet this much money in this amount of time, right? It's opening day. Get off the horsey. Get off of the horsey. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had GCU last night in my bet slip. I really don't know what happened to him. I don't see him in my bet slip, nor do I see them on the list where I could take them. So, Grand Canyon University, sorry, can't give you any love today. Also, let's move over to the association real quick and a little bit of college basketball. I missed this on the show yesterday. I just want to talk about it. This is gonna be the quickest thing I've ever touched on this show. Wisconsin didn't score a point in college basketball, the NIT tournament. Wisconsin didn't score a point with 9 minutes left in the game. For the last 9 minutes of the game, they don't hit a shot. Not a free throw, not a layup, not a three. I'm talking about no buckets. I feel like that's the craziest stat I've ever seen or heard. Just had to touch on that real quick. Last night in the association, Kevin Durant made his return for the Phoenix Suns. They get a 7-point victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yesterday, my bad to my audience, man. I'm a gambler first, a show host second. So I don't always get my information to the show as well as I should. As soon as I finished the show yesterday, I went to the book and I put in 3 NBA bets. I almost tweeted them out, but then it's like, who cares? It's NBA. NBA season's 2 weeks till they finish. I ended up winning all 3 bets, and now I feel horrible because y'all think like, oh, he's not gonna give us the bets, but if he win, he gonna tell us about them. That's my bad. I usually give y'all every bet I take all the time. It's gonna be a little tough with baseball season doing a morning show because some props that I want are like don't come out. Like there's hardly any pitcher props out when I put bets in last night. For some reason, I can't get any total base props on few teams. I don't know. I might need to switch books and go back to the book I used last year. It was an offshores book, so now that shit's legal everywhere. I'm trying to do it the right way, but y'all are killing me, man. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. How I'm gonna get all the stuff to you. But last night I had Suns -5.5 by tip. They were -7 in a hook. They ended up winning by 7. I just hit my glasses. Put this back down. So shout out to them. Also, I had the over on the Clippers Grizzlies. Covered that easily. And then I had the overs on the Nets and Rockets. Covered it easily. I will say this. Overs for the next 2 weeks in the NBA is the play. I mean, don't blindly take every over. But if you know what to look for, if you got that eye, take overs. Every over you can take. Like I said, don't just take every over. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it to you. But if you're an NBA bettor, if you're an NBA fan, if you're an NBA watcher, you know what teams run. You know what teams score. You know what teams are tanking and don't give a damn. Like, I don't know. Rockets, they're not going to play any defense. Nets, they don't have anybody that can play any defense. I'm lying. The Nets actually took all of the defense from the Suns in that trade. Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, 2 of the best perimeter defenders in the league. So that was kind of a joke. However, like, yeah. And then you got Grizzlies, Clippers and Grizzlies been going over all year. Automatic right now. Tonight you got the Celtics and the Bucks, baby. Eastern Conference Finals rematch? Bucks favored by -2 in a hook over the Celtics. I don't know, man. Part of me wants to take the Celtics money line only because the Bucks are coming off of that crazy game against the Pacers last night where they scored 149. I wasn't on that over, but I should have been. The over, God damn it, man. I left my coffee in the kitchen. You're listening to Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Dynasty, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Can't believe I left my coffee in the kitchen on opening day, bro. Shaking my head. Also, you got the Pelicans taking on the Nuggets tonight. Might be a Western Conference playoffs preview. Nuggets favored by 7. Over-under on that is 229. Over-under on the Bucks Celtics is 236. Man, with the Bucks having the back-to-back, I really don't know. I'm going to stay away from both of these games. Nuggets and Pelicans have been off the wall the last few weeks. Celtics and Bucks. Can't call it. Probably wants to take the Celtics money line just because of the back-to-back situation. The NBA these days treats back-to-backs like, I don't know, you can't do it. So I'm sure somebody will be resting. I'm sure somebody won't be playing. I'm sure they'll be tired. I'm sure they'll, whatever's the case. MacBook about to die. Anyway, let's get back to what we came for. It's opening day in Major League Baseball. Plug this up real quick. thought I lost y'all for a second. Anytime I unplug that screen and plug my thing in, it's like shifts that screen onto this screen. All right, I'm all over the place. I just had like a 6-minute ADHD moment. Anyway, it's really not much to break down. It's just bets to give out. It hasn't been a game. Spring training. As cool as spring training is, it don't matter to me. I don't look at spring training numbers like whoop-de-wop. It's a brand new season. Some of the things I am interested in seeing, I will touch on this. And then I'll give out my bets for the Daisy. You don't know, man. Move this over here as much as I can. A few of the things that pop out, like opening day. So, what am I looking for today? I'm not looking for who's going to win the World Series. I'm not looking for who's the best team in the league. I'm not looking for things to solidify our future bets. I'm not looking for anything serious on opening day. What I am looking for is improvements. For instance, Patrick Corbin. Last season, one of the highest ERAs, one of the worst pitchers. I mean, every time Patrick Corbin pitched, it felt like by the fourth inning, the other team put up 8 runs on him. So, today, I'm looking forward to seeing what Patrick Corbin can do. I will be betting this like it's last season, kind of, which I know sounds weird, but how much has changed? That's what I'm looking to see. I'm looking to see mechanics. I'm looking to see hitters' approach, if hitters are more patient than last year. It's going to be a weird thing, too, though, with the pitch clock. I feel like it's a brand new era in baseball, which I guess it is, if you think about it. I'm sure in 30 years, even 10 years from now, it's going to be the pitch clock era. Since the pitch clock era started. That's crazy, huh? Because, you know, they'd be like, since StatCast, since the pitch clock era, we really making history. I mean, we're not making history. We're really witnessing history. The first opening day with a pitch clock in Major League Baseball. It's kind of a downer when you think of it like that, though. I've been trying not to think about the pitch clock or the bases, like all day and last night. I'm going to see what it feels like watching games today. I don't know. For those who don't know, I'm a diehard baseball fan. When I say a diehard baseball fan, I've watched 4 to 8 baseball games every day it was possible. Like every day, MLB had baseball games. I watched 4 to 8 of them. If you're asking how that's possible, 3 or 4 TVs at once. So, put the White Sox here every night, Mets here every night. Used to put the Reds up there, and then one TV I'd have on MLB Tonight with the volume up, every other TV on mute. Although sometimes I do like listening to my boy Jason Benetti for the White Sox. Him and Steve Stone got a good thing going. I'm glad they renewed his contract. But some of the other things I'm looking to see if Garrett Cole can keep tricking the world. I think Garrett Cole and Jacob deGrom have been deceiving the world as far as being the best pitchers in the game. So today, we're going to see what they're bringing into 2023. I know one game don't mean nothing. They can come out and give up 8 in the first inning and win the Cy Young in 6 months. So I know that means nothing, but I will be looking at both of them under the microscope. Ed Rodriguez. He's playing with the Tigers now. He struggled a lot with the Red Sox over the last 3 or 4 years. I'm hoping he can get his feet under him. Had a lot of potential coming up in the minors. Looking forward to seeing if he can do some big things for the Tigers. I was looking at the splits earlier. Not the splits. I was looking at some stats earlier. And I'm about to pull it up right now. But, yeah, the Rays versus Rodriguez. I'm not even going to say their names, but just listen to this. This is batting average, .364. This is strictly versus Rodriguez. In 11 at-bats, .364. In 18 at-bats, .444. in 10 at bats, 0.300, in 13 at bats, 0.308, in 12 at bats, 0.333, 6 at bats, 0.500, 5 at bats, 0.200, and then you have a few other guys that's 1 at bat, batting 100, and one guy 1 at bat batting 0. So this guy's been getting beat up by the Rays, especially during this time with the Red Sox. So I hope he doesn't have war flashbacks. And I don't know. That's my biggest thing about the pitch clock. I'm gonna look to see how pitchers react. You give up 2 singles and walk a guy, like, now how are you gonna react? Once that 15, 20 seconds, whatever it is, it's gonna feel, I said yesterday, it's gonna feel like 5 seconds to some of these pitchers. And now they're gonna be like, they're gonna be hoping they get the sign faster. They're gonna be like looking, checking. They're just gonna throw some balls because they hope they don't get a pitch clock violation. And that's the part that's sad about it. I feel like this is such a mentally, this game is so mentally taxing that to put a clock on it is almost unfair to a pitcher. I know all the pitchers are trying. It's to our advantage. I really don't think it is. I think you feel like it is right now because you ain't got to wait on the batter getting back in the box. But at the end of the day, that 15 seconds is going to be moving no matter what. Every pitch. It ain't no take a deep breath. Let me get my together. Play with the rising bag. Stretch a little bit. Do a circle. It's none of that. Pitch, bro. We need a pitch. We need. So I think it's just going to become stressful. I think it's going to become, I don't think it's going to help the game at all. I mean, it might help the radio broadcast. Might help the announcers that don't know how to small talk in between plays. But anyway, enough of the juice. That's all the stuff I'm kind of looking forward to today, seeing how pitchers react to the clock. I feel like it'll give hitters the advantage. Also, hitters, they now, I don't care what you say, they know when the pitch is coming. They used to be standing there like, trying to stay ready, trying to stay loose, so relax. All right, stay relaxed. Not everything is gonna go out, but now it's like, okay, I get in this box. As soon as I plant this second foot, like laser focus, 7 seconds. If you don't throw a pitch in 7 seconds, I get a ball. So it's not like I got to sit there for 20, 30 seconds sometimes and try and keep my head in the game and not to overthink. I think they could just relax and literally, I don't know. I feel like it's no more, like you can't surprise hitters no more. You can't really like change the pace up. I mean, you could try and quick pitch them, but at the end of the day, if you pitch before they're ready, I don't know, man. All the rules is kind of wacky. I'm gonna see how it plays out today. There's a bunch, and I mean a bunch of junk going on during spring training around the pitch clock. I hope none of that happens today. I hope we don't see any games decided by that. Like, if the game is decided by a pitch clock violation or on either side, batter or pitcher, I will be disappointed. I want to see the game being decided by the baseball coming off the bat. Is it going to hit grass or leather? That's what I want to see baseball decided by. Anyway, let's jump into these bets for tonight. You are listening and watching Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on this amazing opening day, baby. Yeah! Yeah! I mean, I'm telling you, I told them to put me in the game, bro. I'm ready, man. I can't hit a lick. I can't even hit at the batting cages at Celebration Station. But I got a gold glove on this hand, boy. I'm trying to tell you. And I got a cannon in this one. Best third baseman the Little League's ever seen. Know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into the sides and overs, and then I'll jump into some prop bets. This segment is called What Is Hitting For? And you can call me Frank. That's a joke. I meant to do that for all my... get out of here. I ain't got to explain nothing to y'all. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I miss putting them horns on, man. I guess I should just drop the horns for any bet. I don't know if I'm going to ever have a best bet in baseball. It's baseball, man. I'm lying. I do have a best bet for today. This is the one I felt the most confident about last night and this morning. Um, this is the only one I put in last night, and I put the rest in this morning. So let's get it. I'm gonna go through these. This isn't time right. I don't have the in schedule by time. So some of these games are day games. Some of these games are night games. But I do have a best bet I will give out. It is a night game. All right. I'm sorry. Opening day bets, baby. Um, Let me get the Houston Astros taking on the Chicago White Sox. I know what you're thinking. Where is he going here? Give me the over, baby. Over 7.5. It's actually plus money, plus 104. Um, I know why, but I'm gonna tell you what I think. There ain't no aces in this game, bro. This will be Valdez's first opening day start. I don't think he's an ace. I think Chicago is going to come into the season ready to prove that last season was a fluke. I think their manager gets manager of the year, and that's not because that's my favorite team. It's either him or Torey Lavulo, I think, right now for manager of the year. Of course, nobody's done anything, so nothing is proven. I just think what Torey Lavulo has done with the Diamondbacks the last 5 years is respected, and now he finally has a team of players that I think are amazing. I think this Diamondbacks team is very, very underrated by the books and the fans. I think 75.5 for their win total is way too low. I think the Diamondbacks get into the high 80s, low 90s as far as wins go. Take a wild card spot. But give me Houston and Chicago's over 7.5 plus 104. Also, Dylan Cease, man, as great as he is, how great is he? You know, this is just another White Sox story, man. That's what we do. We bring pitchers up. They act like they're the best thing smoking, and then they fall off a cliff. So, I mean, hopefully he throws a no hitter. As the fan. But that's a better, I doubt it. You got the best lineup in baseball in the Houston Astros. I don't want to hear nothing about the Padres. They have not proven nothing. Astros is the best lineup in baseball. I know Padres got all the big names, but the Astros have the best lineup in baseball. Um, and then you got the White Sox with a very underrated lineup, if you ask me. I think this game, it's weird though, because Astros have one of the better bullpens. Astros won a lot of games last year and a lot of unders. So this is a pretty weird over to take. It's opening day. Um, Houston's won a lot of games like 3-1, 4-1. So we'll have to see. Hopefully, White Sox can get up on Valdez. I'm pretty sure that's the Rockabye Baby pitcher. And now he can't Rockabye Baby no more. So, see what happens with that. Anyway, Toronto Blue Jays, St. Louis Cardinals. Man, I am so geeked about baseball. These are two of the best lineups in baseball. I cannot wait to watch this game. This is a tough opening day draw for either one of these teams. I would not want to see either of these teams. I'm not going to pick a side here, even though pitching matchup wise, I would lean towards Toronto. I don't know why Mike McClellan is pitching opening day. Makes no sense. I feel like Toronto's going to be up 6-0 by the third inning. But who am I? But give me Toronto and St. Louis on the over as well, over 7.5. That's White Sox and Cardinals over 7.5. I guess I'll give out all the overs and then all the sides. San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. Give me San Francisco and the Yankees over 7.5. I know what you're thinking. Cole's on the mound. Webb's on the mound. I don't want to hear none of that today, bro. Cole is not what you think he is, especially not in early season situations. I think the Giants get to him. I also think Webb gets torn up a little bit by this Yankees lineup, who is eager, not even eager, who is desperate, not even desperate, who is on the brink. They're on your porch with roses on their knees, crying, begging, baby, please. What was I saying? Nah, I'm playing. Yankees are desperate to prove that they are not trash. Because they are the Yankees. They want to be good. But so I do think they come out and tear up Webb a little bit also. I don't think the ball will be flying as well. It's still a little cold up there in New York from what I'm hearing. So I don't know. The more I look at this, the less I like it. Honestly, I need to start talking all my bets out loud, not just thinking. Not I'm talking about. I don't like this bet at all. But I got it already in the bet slip. I'm on it. Giants Yankees over 7 and a hook. Um, this bet right here is a parlay. I don't usually parlay bets, but I talked about it a little earlier. Patrick Corbin. I'm doing this strictly off of last season. I think he gives up 6 runs by the fourth inning. I think the Braves dominate this game. And I think the Nationals get a little juicy on the bullpen. So I like the Nationals. They got some young guns. I like Ruiz a lot. I think the Nationals put up 2 or 3. But I think the Braves ultimately put up 7 or more runs and hit this over down there by themselves. So give me the Braves minus 1.5 on the run line. It's juiced like crazy, man. I almost thought about taking minus 2.5 on the alt line just because of the juice, but I'm just gonna take the run line, regular old -1.5. It's minus 141, and I'm gonna parlay that with the over 7.5. It actually moved to 8 this morning, I saw, so a lot of people are on this over. So give me the Braves minus 1.5 and the over 7.5 parlayed together, little two-legger, plus 171 on those odds. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, you'd be better off just taking each of these single, because I think I've explained the math enough on this show. Two legs are the dumbest thing you can bet. Because if one loses, you lost all your money. But if you single them, you break even if one loses. And oh, also if you single them, you make the same amount of money pretty much as if you parlayed them. So you know, like you put 100 on two leg, make it like 180 on this one specifically. You make it like 180. So if you put 100 on each single, making 200, you're actually making more money in this case. So, well, actually, you got the juice on that. The Braves. I don't know. I'm thinking too much. Two legs are the dumbest thing you could do, though. However, I did it. I just gave it out. I would never lie to y'all. Always be upfront, honest, even when I do a dumb shh. Now, honestly, this bet right here, I bet the Mets last season every game. Hell of a season. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bet them on the run line every game last season. Right now, you can get the run line on the Mets plus 150. Give me the New York Metropolitans, baby. My guy, Mad Max. This is my second favorite team. I had a Mets hat on tomorrow. I cannot wait to see what this lineup does this year. Last year, they were playing out of their minds, man. It was like a cumulative group of everybody playing the best baseball they could play. From Louis Guillermo to Alonso to Francisco to what's the kid's name? Oh my God. I'm mad at myself. I can't think of this guy's name. I want to say Escobar, but I know that's not right. It's like Eduardo or something. Anyway, then you got McNeil, Nimmo, Marte. This young cat's about to take over third, Beatty. I think he has a heck of a future ahead of him. So, I'm geeked, man. It's Escobar. It is Escobar. McNeil at second. Whew. Nito. And I ain't realize he picked up Tommy Pham. Got Vogelback back. That's awesome, man. And I know what y'all thinking. Like, hey, does he know that Sandy Alcantara is pitching? Well, let me break this down to you. Let me touch some of the Mets metrics. In 8 at bats, left fielder Mark Canha, .375. In 15 at bats, Louis Guillermo, .333. In 23 at bats, Francisco Rendon, .304. At 13 at bats, Starling Marte, .308. 31 at bats, Jeff McNeil, .290. And then you got Vogelback with 9 at bats, batting .444 against this guy. So I'm not really scared of Sandy against the Mets, as I should be. I love Sandy. I love the way he pitches. Old school Greg Maddux style pitcher, coming straight at you, straight down the barrel. Honestly, I should have started giving out my bets way earlier in this show. Still got hella props to go through. But right now, I need somebody, anybody, to hit me with the horn. Franklin Earl Beard Winnington bringing you the fastball. I threw you the breaker earlier. Franklin Earl Beard Winnington with the best bet of the day, and then I will jump into my prop bets. The best bet of today for opening day in MLB baseball. Hey Franklin, how'd you do in college hoops? Killed them. Wait! Cannot wait for this baseball season. Franklin Earl Beard Winnington's best bet of today, the San Diego Padres on the run line -1.5 plus 110 taking on the Colorado Rockies. Why in the heck is this number not -150 like the Braves over the Nationals? I have no idea. I actually don't even know who's pitching for the Rockies. I mean, I do, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Check that out. Oh my God. Padres, man. Best bet of the day. -1.5, plus 110, plus money. Best bet of the day. I can't believe they giving it to me like they giving it to me. Might have to go double down on that frown. Anyway, let me jump into some of these prop bets. I will say this once. I might say it every day. Who cares? Only two props I look at. I don't care about all the long shots. I don't care about these plus 3,000 to hit a homer. You know how rare it is for a player to hit a homer? I mean, 30 homers in 162 games with 4 at-bats in the game is great. I'm not betting all kids to hit a homer. What I do bet, though, I bet total bases, overs. It's usually over 1.5. Give me a double. Your money. You win your money. Aaron Judge racked up for me last year. Took him over 1.5 total bases almost every game. Only remember losing once or twice, honestly. I mean, he hits a home run that's over 1.5 total bases. He hits a double, over 1.5 total bases. So, as long as you can get that bat on that ball and push it to the fence, I'm getting my money. So, I like to go with sluggers and just hope for them to hit a. I mean, it's kind of like my bet on them to hit a home run, but as long as they get a double, I'm straight. So, 2 singles, I'm straight. So, I used to take Pete Alonso, Lindor a lot. Some of my guys. I mean, this list I'm about to give you is pretty much the guys that I rock with the most. Like I said, this book don't have none of the Mets up, or I'd have them. I should have just looked at another book to get you numbers, but yeah, these are the 6 that I got placed. So I'm just gonna go with those right now. I'm not gonna give you bets that I don't have. So even if I like them, I'm gonna be more organized for tomorrow's show. I didn't realize how geeked I am, how long it'll take to go through baseball bets, me breaking them down and stuff. So I'm excited. In college hoops, I just give you the bet and you trust me. So check it out. I got my favorite player, Nolan Arenado, plus 140 to get over 1.5 total bases. That's Nolan Arenado. Just give me a double, baby. Plus 140. I know he's taking on Alek Manoah, but I think he's a competitor. And he's going to compete. He's also one of the best. I can see him driving something to the wall, getting a double. Honestly, everybody in this game was plus money, and it's the Blue Jays and Cardinals. You got Goldie, you got Vladdy, you got Kirk, Matt Chapman, Springer. There's tons of names that you could take that wouldn't be a bad bet. I chose Nolan because he is my favorite player. Probably a biased bet, but give me Nolan Arenado over 1.5 total bases plus 140. And then a pair of Braves. I told you I had 4 bets in this Braves game. I gave you the over and the run line earlier. Total bases. I like Austin Riley. He's plus 115, I think. I don't know. I wrote something and then I wrote the wrong number, so I try to write over it. Austin Riley, 104, 115, plus something short. Austin Riley, over 1.5 total bases. And then I also have your boy, Ronald Acuna Jr. I know it's weird to take two players on the same team, but I really think Patrick Corbin is about to get busted up in this game. And I think it's going to be balls flying everywhere, doubles left and right, a few homers here and there. So let me get Ronald Acuna Jr. and Austin Riley both over 1.5 total bases. Acuna is the only one that's slightly favored on this list. He's minus 104, while Riley is plus 115. Let me just give you my guy, Aaron Judge, man. Over 1.5 total bases. I don't know why this line moved overnight. I don't know if he's sick. I don't know if his girlfriend broke up with him. I don't know what's going on with him. But it went from plus 104 last night to plus 130 this morning when I checked. Luckily, last night I was looking at bets for so long, I just decided to go to bed and place my bets in the morning. So I was able to get this plus 130. Like I said, I don't know if his dog died. I don't know what the hell happened overnight. But Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases plus 130. And then Willy Adames for the Brewers, baby. He's plus 125 over 1.5 total bases. I think the Brewers are one of the most underrated teams. They're taking on the Cubs and Marcus Stroman, who is definitely a great pitcher in his own right. But I think this Brewers team gets rolling today. I think they get rolling all season long. I gave them out yesterday to win the division. The last name I have on the list of total base props is Manny Machado. He's plus 107 to get over 1.5 total bases. Again, all of these are total bases bets over 1.5 total bases. Just give me a double, give me 2 singles, give me a homer or a triple, and I'm good to go, baby. So the names I got: Nolan Arenado, Austin Riley, Manny Machado, Willy Adames, Aaron Judge, and then Ronald Acuna Jr. As far as strikeout totals, I usually take a lot more, but this is opening day and I'm pitch clock and I'm kind of nervous. Like, I just want to see how these people react. Real life situation. Spring training is one thing, but the game is the game. And today, the games start. So I will always have more strikeout props coming in the future. Today, I only took one out of pure hatred. Give me Garrett Cole under 7.5 strikeouts. Give me Garrett Cole under 7.5 strikeouts. Hopefully hits 7 and leaves all the over bettors crying over the hook. So I will be rooting for him to get 7 strikeouts and then get pulled out the game because the Giants are. That's been the show. I'll run over the bets real quick. Like, I'm going to run through these things. So if you ain't catch them, try and catch them now. Give me Houston, Chicago, over 7 in a hook. Toronto, St. Louis, over 7 in a hook. Mets, run line, plus 150, minus 1.5. Padres, run line, plus 110, minus 1.5. That Padres bet, best bet of the day from my man Franklin Earl Beard Winnington. Give me San Francisco and New York Yankees over 7 and a hook. Give me the Braves on the run line minus 1.5, minus 141, and the over 7 and a hook. Still like it at 8 if your book moved like mine did. Over 8. Total base props over 1.5 total bases. Give me Nolan Arenado, Austin Riley, Manny Machado, Willy Adames, Aaron Judge, Ronald Acuna Jr., and then the pitcher K props. Give me Garrett Cole under 7.5. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the love, and thank y'all for the support. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Again, take all wagers at your own risk, and please, please gamble responsibly. Dives.